I never thought my life would fall this low. I'm serious, my landlord said on the phone. If you don't pay by tomorrow, I will change the locks. Please, just give me 2 more days, I whispered.
Can you believe she showed
You
up?
already said that last week.
So awkward
I know,
for
but
her.
Tomorrow, he cut me off and hung up. I stared at my phone. My hands were shaking. 2 days. I didn't even have $2. I sat on the floor of my small apartment. Empty, cold, quiet. The silence felt heavy, like it was pressing on my chest. I'm not this person, I said out loud, but the room didn't answer. A week ago I had a job, a routine, a reason to wake up. Now, nothing. My boss didn't even look at me when he fired me. We're downsizing, he said. But I've been working overtime for months, I replied. I'm sorry. You're not, I said quietly. He didn't argue. I packed my things in silence while everyone avoided eye contact. That was the moment I became invisible. My phone buzzed again. I didn't want to check it, but I did. Cousin, don't forget tonight. Family dinner. You have to come. I laughed bitterly. Of course, I said. Perfect
You seem
timing.
troubled. Is everything all right?
I typed back. Me,
I don't
I'm
know,
not
seeing
feeling
you
well.
brings everything back.
She replied instantly.
The past is the
Cousin,
past. We can't
stop
change it.
making excuses.
But the truth
Everyone
is
is
still
coming.
hidden.
Even he is.
I think there's been a
My stomach
misunderstanding.
dropped.
I'm a stranger
I
to
didn't
you.
need to ask.
A stranger? No, that
My
can't
ex.
be right.
I closed my eyes.
I'm sorry, but I don't
No,
know you.
I whispered.
This doesn't make any
Not tonight.
sense.
Another message came. Cousin and his new girlfriend. She's rich. Like really rich. I felt something break inside me. I threw my phone on the bed. I'm not going,
Can you
I
believe
said,
who she brought?
But an hour later,
Ha,
I was
look at them.
standing
What
in
a
front
pair.
of my closet.
She's trying
I
so
need
hard.
this, I told myself.
They're all
I
staring
need
at
to
us.
prove I'm
Let
not
them stare.
nothing.
We know our
I
worth.
picked my best dress. It wasn't new. It wasn't expensive. But it was all I had. I looked at myself in the mirror. You can do this, I whispered. My reflection didn't believe me. The moment I stepped into the house, I knew I made a mistake. Voices stopped. Eyes turned. Judgment filled the room. Oh, you came, my cousin
Where were you
said,
that
her
night?
smile
I need the
fake.
truth.
Yeah, I said
told you.
softly.
I was at
She
home.
looked me up
That's
and down.
not good enough. People
That's what
saw
you're
you. It
wearing?
was you. They
It's
were
just
mistaken.
dinner, I replied.
Why are you lying to me?
She laughed. Sure. I felt small. Very small. I walked inside trying to act normal. But I could hear them. Didn't she lose her job? I heard she's broke. She looks tired. I wanted to disappear. Then I saw him. He was standing near the table, laughing. Confident. Relaxed. Happy. Not the person I remembered. And next to him, her perfect hair, perfect dress, perfect smile. She held his arm like she owned him. My chest tightened. He looked at me.
Hello?
For a second.
Yes, speaking.
Just 1 second. Then he looked away. Like I didn't matter.
Oh, that's
Like I never
wonderful. Thank
mattered.
you so much.
I forced myself to walk closer.
Thank you. I look
Hi,
forward to it.
I said. He nodded. Hey, that was it. No emotion. No memory. Nothing. His girlfriend smiled. You must be the ex, she said. I froze.
This is a disaster.
I-
Everything is gone.
She told me
How could
about
this
you.
happen? We have
She
nothing
continued,
left.
still smiling.
Can't believe
Well,
it.
a
What do
little.
we do now?
I looked at him.
This is all his
He
fault.
said nothing.
What now?
I hope there's no awkwardness, she added. There isn't, I lied. Good, she said, because we're very happy. I felt my throat burn. I can see that, I replied. She squeezed his arm. We're actually thinking about traveling next month. Paris, maybe. That's nice, I said. I wanted to leave. I really wanted to leave. But
How
I
could
stayed.
you? After
Because
everything
leaving would
we've
mean
been
they
through.
won.
I don't know what
Dinner
you're
was
talking
worse.
about.
Every
Don't
word felt
lie.
like a
I saw
knife.
the messages you
So
brain
what are you
betrayed
doing
me.
these days?
It wasn't
Someone
like that.
asked
You're
me.
twisting it.
I
The truth
forced a
is
smile.
out.
I can't keep
between
this secret
jobs.
any longer.
Oh, they said.
What are you
That
saying?
oh said
I've been
everything.
lying to you.
His girlfriend
about
laughed
everything.
softly.
No.
I
no,
can't
this can't
imagine
be
not
real.
working, she said. I get bored even on weekends. I clenched my hands under the table. That must be nice, I replied. She tilted her head. It is. He finally spoke. She'll find something, he said. I looked at him. Was that pity? I'm not worried, I said. But I was terrified. After dinner I went outside. I needed air. I leaned against the wall and closed my eyes. Bad night. I opened my eyes. He was there. Of course. You think? I said. He shrugged. You didn't have to come. I know. Then why did you? I looked at him. Maybe I wanted to remind myself of something. Like what?
You
How
cheated
far
on
I've
me with
fallen,
my best
I
friend.
said.
What?
He didn't
No,
respond
that's not true.
immediately.
Don't lie.
That's dramatic,
Everyone knows.
he said finally.
This is
Is it?
insane. You're ruining
You're
the
not
party.
the only
You
one who
ruined
struggled,
us.
he replied.
She
I
stands
laughed.
with strength.
Oh, I remember.
Listen to her.
I said.
I speak
You
for
struggled
what's right.
a lot. His eyes changed. Slightly.
Her voice carries truth.
I did, he said.
Respect it.
And I didn't care, I admitted. Silence. Heavy silence. Yeah, he said. You didn't. I swallowed. I was stupid. You were honest, he corrected. No, I said. I was cruel. He looked away. It doesn't matter now. It does to me, I said. He didn't answer. From inside I heard laughter. Her laughter. Your girlfriend is waiting, I said. He nodded. Yeah. But he didn't move. I'm sorry, I whispered. For what? For treating you like you were nothing. He looked at me again. And this time I saw something. Not anger. Not pain. Just distance. I don't remember it that way, he said. That hurt more. Of course you don't, I said. I moved on, he added. Clearly. Another silence. I should go, I said. Yeah, he replied. I turned and walked away. I didn't look back. That night I sat on my bed staring at my phone. I felt empty. Completely empty. I can't do this anymore, I said. I opened my banking app. Balance, almost zero. I laughed. Perfect. I opened social media. Mistake. Pictures. Happy faces. Perfect lives. Even his. A photo with her. Caption, lucky to have you. I threw my phone. It hit the wall and fell. I covered my face. I hate this, I whispered. I hate this life. Minutes passed. Maybe hours. I didn't move. Then my phone buzzed again. I picked it up slowly. A random ad. Rent a boyfriend, affordable companionship for any occasion. I stared at it. What? I almost laughed. This is ridiculous. But I clicked it. Profiles. Prices. Descriptions. Looked real. Why would anyone do this? I asked myself. Then I remembered tonight. The looks. The whispers. The humiliation. Oh, I said softly. That's why. I scrolled. Expensive options. Too expensive. Way too expensive. Then I saw it. $2 option. No picture. No details. Just a simple line. Basic companionship. Limited time. I frowned. $2? That felt strange. Too cheap. Too easy. Too desperate. I leaned back. This is crazy, I said. I'm not doing this. But my mind kept replaying the night. Her smile. His silence. Their happiness. My humiliation. I just need one night, I whispered. One night where I'm not the girl everyone pities. My finger hovered over the screen. This doesn't mean anything, I told myself. It's just acting. I took a deep breath. Just one night. I clicked. Confirm. My heart started racing. Okay, I whispered. Okay, it's done. A message appeared instantly. Booking confirmed. Time and location sent. No name. No photo. Nothing. That's weird, I said. But I didn't cancel. Instead, I placed my phone next to me and lay down. I stared at the ceiling. What am I doing? I asked. No answer. But for the first time that day, I didn't feel completely powerless, and that scared me, because deep inside, I knew this one small decision was about to change everything. I clicked the cheapest option without thinking twice. Just do it, I whispered to myself. My finger pressed confirm. And just like that, it was done. I stared at the screen. Nothing happened, I said. Then, a message popped up instantly. Booking confirmed. Time, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Location, Rosewood Cafe. That was fast, I murmured. Too fast. No profile? I scrolled. No name? No picture? Nothing. Just time and place. That's not normal, I said. For a moment I thought about canceling. This could be dangerous. I picked up my phone again. Hovered over cancel. Then I remembered last night. Her smile. His silence. My humiliation. I locked my phone. No, I said. I'm doing this. The next morning felt strange. I woke up early. Too early. I stared at the ceiling. What am I even doing? I asked. No answer. I sat up slowly. I just need one night, I reminded myself. One night to feel normal. I walked to the mirror. My face looked tired. My eyes looked empty. I can't go like this, I said. I opened my small drawer. Makeup. Not much. But enough. Okay, I whispered. Let's fix this. I started getting ready. Foundation. Concealer. A little effort. Better, I said. Not perfect, but better. I opened my closet. Same problem. Old clothes. Nothing impressive. I picked the best outfit I had. A simple dress. Clean. Decent. That will do, I said. I checked the time. 2 p.m. 3 hours left. My stomach felt tight. Why am I nervous? I asked. It's just acting. I sat on my bed. Picked up my phone. No new messages. No updates. Just silence. That's weird, I said again. I opened the booking. Still no details. Who even does this without a profile? I frowned. This feels different. But I ignored it. At 4 p.m. I left my apartment. I walked slowly. Each step felt heavier. Turn back, a voice inside me said. Don't do this. I stopped for a second. No, I replied. I need this. I kept walking. Rosewood Cafe was quiet. Warm lights. Soft music. People talking softly. Normal. Everything felt normal. Except me. I stood outside the door. My heart was racing. This is stupid, I whispered. Go home. I grabbed the handle. Paused. Then pushed it open. I walked inside. Looked around. Okay, where is he? No idea. No sign. No clue. I checked my phone. 5 p.m. Right on time. Great, I said. Now what? I walked to a corner table. Sat down. Tried to breathe. Relax, I told myself. It's just a stranger. A waiter approached me. Good evening, he said. Table for one? For now, I replied. He nodded. Would you like something to drink? Water, I said. He smiled and walked away. I looked around again. Couples. Friends. Laughter. Everyone looked happy. I felt out of place. Very out of place. Why did I think this would work? I muttered. My phone buzzed. I grabbed it instantly. Unknown number. I'm here. My heart skipped. I looked up. Where? Another message. Unknown number. Don't panic. I'm not panicking, I whispered. I was panicking. I scanned the room again. Every man suddenly looked suspicious. Is it him? No. What about him? No. I swallowed. Just come to me, I typed. 3 dots appeared. Then disappeared. Then appeared again. Finally. Unknown number, turn around. My breath stopped. Slowly. I turned. And saw. Nothing. Just people. Very funny, I muttered. Another message. Unknown number, left. I turned left. Still nothing clear. Are you playing a game? I typed. No reply. Then. Still impatient. I froze. That voice. Close. Very close. I turned slightly. And there he was. Standing right behind my chair. I stood up immediately. You. I stopped. My words disappeared. He looked calm. Confident. Completely in control. Hi, he said. I blinked. Hi, I replied automatically. He pulled the chair across from me. May I? Yeah, I said. He sat down. Silence. Heavy silence. I looked at him carefully. Something felt familiar. But I couldn't place it. You're late, I said. He checked his watch. On time. It's already 5, I replied. It's 5:01, he said. That's still late. He smiled slightly. 1 minute. It matters, I said. Everything matters, he replied. I paused. Okay, I said slowly. This is weird. He leaned back. You booked this. I know. Then why are you surprised? Because I expected. I hesitated. What? He asked. I don't know. Something else. He studied me. Cheaper? He said. I frowned. That's not what I meant. But you chose the cheapest option. I felt embarrassed. I didn't have a choice. You always have a choice. Not really, I said. He didn't argue. The waiter returned. Ready to order? He asked. I looked at the menu. Everything looked expensive. I'll just have coffee, I said. He looked at me. 2 coffees, he told the waiter. I said 1, I corrected. I know, he replied calmly. The waiter nodded and left. You don't have to do that, I said. I know, he said again. Then why? Because I want to. I didn't respond. I studied him again. Who are you? I asked. He tilted his head. You booked me. That's not an answer. It's enough. No, it's not, I said. I don't even know your name. He paused. Then said, Does it matter? Yes. Why? Because I'm sitting here with you. And I don't know anything about you. He leaned forward slightly. You wanted a boyfriend for a night. Yes. Not a biography. I felt my cheeks heat up. That's not fair. It's honest, he replied. I crossed my arms. Fine, I said. Then what do I call you? He thought for a second. Call me whatever you want. That's not helpful. He smiled again. You like control, he said. No, I don't. Yes, you do. You don't even know me. I know enough, he replied. I leaned back. This is already a bad idea. Then leave, he said. Simple. Direct. No emotion. I looked at the door. Then back at him. I can't, I said quietly. Why not? Because I need this. Need what? I hesitated. Then said it. I need to feel like I'm not broken. Silence. He didn't laugh. He didn't judge. He just looked at me. And for a moment, I felt exposed. The coffees arrived. The waiter placed them gently. Anything else? He asked. No, I said quickly. He nodded and left. I picked up the cup. My hands were shaking. Relax, he said softly. I am relaxed, I replied. No, you're not. I sighed. Okay, I'm not. He watched me take a sip. Better? He asked. A little. Good. Another silence. But this one felt different, less heavy, more real. So, I said, what now? Now we act, he replied. Act. Yes. As what? A couple. I nodded slowly. Right. He stood up. Come. Where? Outside. Why? Because couples don't sit silently. I stood up too. Okay. We walked out of the cafe. Side by side. Close. But not touching. This feels strange, I said. It should, he replied. Why? Because it's not real. I looked at him. Then why does it feel important? He didn't answer. We stopped near the street. Cars passing. Lights glowing. The evening felt alive. So what do we do now? I asked. He looked at me. Really looked. Smile, he said. What? Smile. Why? Because someone might be watching. I forced a smile. Like this? Too fake, he said. I'm trying. Try better. I laughed softly. There, he said. That one. This one? Yes. I shook my head. You're very demanding. And you're very tense. Fair. He stepped closer. Not too close, but close enough. Relax your shoulders, he said. I did. Good, he added. This is ridiculous. Maybe, he said. But it's working. I looked at him. Is it? Yes. How? He pointed behind me. I turned. A couple was looking at us. Smiling. Whispering. They think we're real, he said. I turned back slowly. My heart was beating fast. This is insane, I whispered. But you like it, he replied. I didn't deny it. Because he was right. For the first time in days, I didn't feel invisible. And that scared me. Because deep inside, I knew this wasn't just acting anymore. And I had no idea what I had just stepped into. I didn't recognize him at first. Walk, he said calmly. I am walking, I replied. Too slow. I'm thinking. Don't. I stopped. I can't just turn my brain off. He looked at me. You do it often. That's rude. That's honest. I crossed my arms. You really don't try to be nice, do you? I am being nice, he said. That's your nice. Yes. I stared at him. Something felt familiar. Not his face. Not yet. But the way he spoke. Direct. Quiet. Sure. I feel like I've met you before, I said. He didn't react. You meet many people, he replied. Not like this. Like what? Like you. He paused. For $2? I winced. Can you stop saying that? Why? Because it sounds cheap. It is cheap. I know, I said. I just don't need to hear it every second. He looked away. Then don't choose it. That's not helpful. Neither is denial. I exhaled slowly. Okay, fine. We started walking again. Silence followed us. But my mind wouldn't stop. That feeling. That strange pull. I'm serious, I said again. You feel familiar. He stopped. So did I. Do I? He asked. Yes. Then think harder. I am. Try more. I frowned. Why are you making this a game? Because you like games. I don't. You do. No, I don't. He stepped closer. Did you always say the truth? He asked quietly. I blinked. What? Did you always mean what you said? Of course. Always. Yes. He held my gaze, then stepped back. Interesting. That's it. I said. That's enough. I shook my head. You're impossible. And you're distracted. Because you're acting strange. Maybe I am strange. Maybe, I said. We reached a quieter street. Less people. Less noise. Why here? I asked. More privacy, he replied. For what? For honesty. I laughed softly. You think I'm not honest? I think you avoid it. That's not true. Prove it. I hesitated. What do you want to know? Why did you really book this? I told you. You said you wanted to feel not broken. That's true. It's not the full truth. It is. No, he said calmly. It's part of it. I felt my chest tighten. Fine, I said. What do you think the full truth is? He looked at me carefully. You wanted someone to stand next to you. Yes. Someone who looks strong. Yes. Someone who makes others regret how they treated you. I stayed silent. That's it, right? He said. I swallowed. Maybe. Maybe, he repeated. Okay, yes, I admitted. Good. Happy now. No, he said. Just clear. I looked away. That doesn't make me a bad person. I didn't say it does. But you're thinking it. I'm thinking you're human. I blinked. That surprised me. Wow, I said. That's the nicest thing you've said. Don't get used to it. I smiled slightly. Too late. Another silence. But lighter. Then. I used to know someone like you. The words slipped out before I could stop them. He didn't react. Oh, he said. Yeah. Tell me. I hesitated. I don't think you'd care. Try me. I took a breath. He was quiet, I said slowly. Not very confident. People ignored him. He nodded slightly. Go on. I didn't like him, I admitted. Why not? I thought he was boring. And? I thought he had nothing to offer. And? I looked down. I thought I was better. Silence. Heavy. What happened to him? He asked. I don't know, I said. You don't know? No. You didn't stay in touch? No. Why not? I swallowed. Because I rejected him. How? Coldly. Explain. I closed my eyes for a second. I laughed, I said quietly. With my friends. And? I said he wasn't worth my time. And? I walked away. Silence again. Longer this time. When I opened my eyes, he was still looking at me. Different now. Colder. You regret it? He asked. Yes. Why? Because I was wrong. How do you know? Because I changed. That doesn't mean he did. I know, I said. But I still regret it. Too late. The words hit hard. I know, I whispered. We stood there, facing each other. I wonder what happened to him, I said. Why? Because people don't stay the same. No, he said. They don't. I looked at him again. Really looked. His posture. His calm. His eyes. Sure. Familiar. My heart started beating faster. Wait, I said slowly. He didn't move. Your eyes. What about them? I've seen them before. Many people have. No, I said. Not like this. I stepped closer. Too close. Look at me, I said. I am looking. No, really look. He didn't look away. Not this time. And suddenly, it hit me. Art. Like a wave. No way, I whispered. He stayed silent. It's you, I said. No reaction. It's actually you. Still nothing. I shook my head. No, this doesn't make sense. Doesn't it? He asked quietly. You, I pointed slightly. You were. Say it, he said. You were different. I know. You were quiet. I remember. You didn't talk like this. People change. You were. I stopped. Say it, he repeated. I was cruel to you. Yes. The word landed heavy. You remember? I said. Yes. From the beginning? Yes. My chest tightened. And you still came? Yes. Why? He didn't answer immediately. Then. Because you asked. That's not the real reason. No, he said. It's not. Then what is? He stepped closer. Now we were inches apart. You wanted honesty, he said. Yes. This is it. That's not an answer. It is. No, it's not, I said. Then ask better questions. I felt my breath shake. Are you doing this because of what I did? I asked. He held my gaze. Do you think you deserve that? He replied. I froze. That's not an answer, I said. It's enough. No, I whispered. It's not. He stepped back. You wanted a boyfriend, he said. Yes. You got one. This isn't normal. It was never supposed to be. I felt my emotions rising. This is a mistake. Then end it. I can't. Why not? Because, I stopped. Because, he pressed. Because I don't want you to leave, I admitted. Silence. Real silence. He studied me. Carefully. Interesting, he said. What is? You rejected me once. I know. And now? Now I'm asking you to stay. Why? Because I was wrong. That's not enough. It's all I have. He didn't respond. I took a step closer again. I'm not the same person, I said. Neither am I. I can see that. Good. But that doesn't change what I did. No, he said. It doesn't. My chest hurt. I'm sorry. You said that before. I mean it now. You meant it then. No, I said. I didn't. He looked at me. Long. Quiet. Then. Too late, he said again. The same words. But this time, they felt final. I felt something break inside me. So what is this? I asked. This, he repeated. Yes. This whole thing. He adjusted his sleeve slowly. Call it a second chance. For who? I asked. He looked straight into my eyes and said softly, that depends on you. My breath caught because I couldn't tell if this was forgiveness or the beginning of something much worse. Tomorrow, I said quietly. I need you tomorrow. He looked at me without blinking. For what? He asked. Another dinner. With your family? Yes. He checked his watch like time mattered more than my voice. That's outside the basic package. I felt embarrassed. I know. Then why ask? Because I need you there. Need, he repeated. Or want? Both. Silence. He studied me again. You're using me, he said calmly. I flinched. I'm not. You are, he cut in. But it's fine. That's the deal. It doesn't feel like that, I said. It should, he replied. I looked away. Will you come? I asked. That depends. On what? On how honest you're willing to be. I swallowed. I'll try. Don't try, he said. Decide. I decide. He nodded once. Time and place. The next evening I stood outside the same house. My chest felt tight again. But this time, something was different. I wasn't alone. Relax, he said beside me. I am relaxed, I replied. You're lying. I know. He adjusted his cuff. Simple movement, but controlled. Confident. Remember, he said. We're a couple. I know. Then act like it. I don't know how. He looked at me. Follow my lead. Okay. He stepped closer. Too close. Then, he took my hand. My breath stopped. This is part of it, he said quietly. I didn't say it wasn't. Then don't freeze. I'm not freezing. You are. I exhaled. Fine. I'll try. Don't try, he said again. Right. Decide. Good. We walked inside together. And everything changed. Voices slowed. Eyes turned. Whispers started. Is that her? Who is he? He looks expensive. I felt it. The shift. Immediate. Powerful. My cousin rushed over. You came, she said, then stopped when she saw him. Her smile froze. And, you brought someone? Yes, I said calmly. He nodded politely. Good evening. Her eyes widened. Oh, wow. I almost smiled. This is, I paused. I realized something. I didn't know what to call him. He looked at me. Waiting. Say it, he whispered. My boyfriend, I said. The word felt strange. Heavy. But real. Her expression changed instantly. Boyfriend? She repeated. Yes. She looked him up and down. Nice to meet you, she said quickly. And you, he replied. Her tone softened. Too fast. Come in, she said. Everyone's inside. We walked further. Hand in hand. And I felt it again. That attention. That respect. That sudden change. Like I mattered again. This is working, I whispered. Of course it is, he replied. Why? Because people believe what they see. That's sad. That's reality. We stepped into the living room, and there he was, my ex. He looked up, saw me, then saw him, and froze. Perfect. His girlfriend stood next to him, still perfect, but now, less confident. We walked closer, slow, controlled. Hi, I said. My voice didn't shake this time. He nodded slowly. Hi. His eyes moved to my hand, still holding his, then back to my face. You look different, he said. Do I? I replied. Yes. Good. His girlfriend smiled tightly. And who is this? She asked. My boyfriend, I said again. He stepped forward slightly. Nice to meet you. She hesitated before shaking his hand. You too. I saw it. That small crack in her confidence. That tiny shift. Worth it. We sat down. Close. Not too close. But enough. So, my cousin said loudly. How did you two meet? I froze. I didn't think about that. You didn't? Through work, he said smoothly. What kind of work? Someone asked. Private, he replied. Simple. Close. No more questions. Smart. I looked at him. He didn't look at me. Just calm. Always calm. You're very quiet, my ex said to him. I speak when needed, he replied. That's rare, my ex said. Not really. Silence. Then his girlfriend spoke. So what do you do exactly? He smiled slightly. I manage things. What things? Important ones. She laughed awkwardly. That's mysterious. Not really, he said. I almost smiled again. Dinner started. But it wasn't the same. Not like before. Now, they watched me. Carefully. Every move. Every word. Can you pass the water? I asked him softly. He handed it to me immediately. Thank you. You're welcome. Simple. Natural. Real. Too real. You two seem close, my cousin said. We are, I replied. He didn't deny it. Didn't confirm it. Just stayed calm. You're lucky, my ex's girlfriend said to me. I looked at her. Why? He seems high quality. I almost laughed. Is that how you describe people? She shrugged. Sometimes. I nodded slowly. Interesting. My ex stayed quiet. Watching. Me. Him. Everything. You changed, he said suddenly. I looked at him. People do. Not this fast. You didn't know me that well. I knew enough. No, I said calmly. You knew what I showed you. Silence. Heavy. Then, his hand moved. He placed it gently over mine. Under the table. Warm. Steady. Support. I froze for a second. Then relaxed. Eat, he whispered. I nodded. That small moment felt bigger than everything else. After dinner, people gathered again. Talking. Laughing. But different now. Respectful. Careful. You did well, he said quietly. Did I? Yes. I felt it. The shift, he asked. Yes. It's real. But temporary, I said. Everything is. I looked at him. Even this. Yes. That hurt. More than I expected. Then why are you so good at it? I asked. At what? Pretending. He looked straight ahead. I'm not pretending. My heart skipped. What does that mean? It means, I know how people work. That's not the same. It is to me. I stepped closer. We're not just acting, are we? He didn't answer. From behind us. Well, this is surprising. I turned. My ex stood there. Alone this time. She's asking about you, he said. She? I asked. My girlfriend. Of course. He looked at him. You seem familiar. My breath stopped. No, he replied calmly. I don't think so. My ex frowned. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere. Maybe, he said. People tend to notice success. That line hit hard. My ex's jaw tightened. Right, he said. I watched them. The tension. The shift. Clear. Sure. You okay? I asked softly. I'm fine, he replied. Always fine. Always controlled. My ex looked at me again. You moved on fast. I smiled slightly. So did you. That's different. How? He didn't answer. Exactly. You deserve better, he said quietly. I blinked. What? I mean, you always did. That was new. Too late. I found what I need, I replied. His eyes moved to him. Then back to me. Yeah, he said slowly. I can see that. Silence again. Then he walked away. Just like that. I exhaled slowly. That felt good, I said. It did, he replied. But what? It also felt wrong. Why? Because it's not real. He looked at me. Long. Careful. Are you sure? He asked. My heart tightened. I don't know anymore, I admitted. He stepped closer. Closer than before. And that's the problem, he said softly. What is? You're starting to believe it. I swallowed. And you're not. He held my gaze. Calm. Controlled. No, he said. That one word broke something inside me. 'Cause I realized I wasn't just pretending to them anymore. I was lying to myself. Why did you come that night? I asked it without thinking. We were sitting across from each other again. Same cafe. Same table. But nothing felt the same. He didn't answer immediately. Which night? He asked. The first one. The one you paid for? Yes. He stirred his coffee slowly. You needed someone, he said. That's not what I asked. It's part of the answer. I want the full answer. He looked at me. Calm. Always calm. You're asking the wrong question. Then tell me the right one. He leaned back. Ask why I stayed. My chest tightened. Okay, I said quietly. Why did you stay? Silence. Then. Because you didn't run. I frowned. What does that mean? You could have left when you recognized me. I didn't recognize you at first. But you did eventually. Yes. And you stayed. I swallowed. So did you. Yes. Why? He took a sip of coffee. You changed. That's not enough. It was enough for me to stay. But not enough to tell me the truth? You didn't ask. I'm asking now. And I'm answering. I shook my head. You're avoiding it. No, he said calmly. You are. That doesn't make sense. It does. How? You want me to say something first. Like what? Like I came for revenge. My heart skipped. Did you? He held my gaze. What do you think? I think you had a reason. I always have a reason. That's not an answer. It's the only one you're getting. I leaned forward. This isn't just a job for you. No. Then what is it? He smiled slightly. A situation. That's vague. That's intentional. I exhaled. You're frustrating. You're curious. I have the right to be. Do you? Yes. Why? Because this involves me. It involves what you chose. That's the same thing. No, he said. It's not. I sat back. Fine, I said. Then let me ask something else. Go ahead. Do you hate me? The question came out softer than I expected. He didn't react. No, he said. Are you sure? Yes. Not even a little? No. I searched his face. Nothing. No anger? I asked. No. No resentment? No. That's hard to believe. Why? Because I remember what I did. I remember too. Then how can you be so calm? He paused. Because I learned something. What? That holding on doesn't help. I blinked. That sounds mature. It's practical. Still, I said. Most people wouldn't react like this. I'm not most people. I nodded slowly. I can see that. Silence. But my mind kept moving. Watching him. Every small detail. The way he held the cup. The way he spoke. The pauses. The control. You're different, I said. I know. No, I added. I mean, really different. People grow. Yes, I said. But this is more than growth. What do you mean? I mean, you're not the same person I knew. That's the point. But I can still see him. He looked at me. Where? In small things. Like what? The way you avoid unnecessary words. That's efficiency. The way you observe everything. That's awareness. The way you stay calm, even now. That's discipline. I shook my head. No, I said. That's not just discipline. Then what is it? That's someone who learned the hard way. He didn't respond. I leaned closer. What happened to you? I asked softly. He looked away. Life. That's not enough. It is for me. I felt frustration rising again. You keep doing that. Doing what? Answering without answering. Because you're asking questions you're not ready for. That's not fair. It's accurate. I looked down. Maybe he was right. Maybe I wasn't ready. But I needed to know. I regret it, I said suddenly. What? What I did to you? He stayed quiet. I think about it a lot, I continued. Why? Because I see it clearly now. And I don't like who I was. You don't have to. But I was that person. Yes. I can't change it. No. But I can admit it. That's a start. I looked at him again. Does that matter to you? He paused. Not as much as you think. That hurt. Why not? Because I already accepted it. Accepted what? That it happened. And that's it. That's enough. I felt my chest tighten again. You moved on too easily. It wasn't easy. Then why does it look like it? Because you didn't see the process. Silence. I wanted to ask more. But something stopped me. Fear. Real fear. Because if I pushed too far, he might leave. And for the first time, I didn't want that. Can I ask you something else? I said carefully. You already are. Why did you choose that service? What service? The one I used. He smiled faintly. You think I chose it? Didn't you? No. Then how are you there? Connections. That sounds big. It's simple. Nothing about you feels simple. That's your perception. I sighed. You're impossible to read. Good. Why good? Because it protects me. From what? From people. I felt that. I used to be one of those people, I said quietly. Yes. And now? He looked at me. Long. Careful. Now you're different. Different how? Less certain. That doesn't sound like a good thing. It's not bad. It feels bad. That's because you're thinking. I always think. No, he said. You used to judge. That hit hard. Maybe I deserve that. Maybe. Silence again. I looked at my hands. Then back at him. I almost told you everything, I admitted. When? Last night. What stopped you? I was scared. Of what? That you would leave. He didn't react. That matters to you? He asked. Yes. Why? Because, I stopped. Because I don't want to lose this. This, he repeated. Yes. What is this? I opened my mouth, closed it. I didn't have an answer. I don't know, I said. Then how can you lose it? I felt stuck, confused. I just know I don't want you to go, I said. He studied me again. You're getting attached, he said. I'm not. You are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I looked away. I'm just used to you being here. That's attachment. It's not the same. It is. I shook my head. You're wrong. He didn't argue, just watched me. And that silence felt louder than any words. Tell me something honestly, I said. I always do. No, I said. Really honestly. He nodded once. Are you here because of me, or because of what I did? He didn't answer immediately. Seconds passed. Then, both. My heart dropped. So it is about the past. It always is. And the present? That depends on you. I swallowed. What does that mean? He leaned forward slightly. It means, this doesn't stay a game forever. My breath slowed. What happens when it stops being a game? He looked straight into my eyes and said quietly, that's when the truth starts hurting.
I won't call you today. I said it before he could speak. He paused on the other side of the line. Why? He asked. Because I don't need you today. Silence. Not heavy. Not tense. Just quiet. That's new, he said. I know. What changed? Me. Another pause. Explain, he said. I'm not going to, I replied. You'll see it. You think I'm watching? I know you are. A soft breath. Interesting, he said. I'll talk to you later, I added. Will you? Yes. Why? Because I want to, not because I need to. I hung up. My hand didn't shake this time. That was new. I sat at my small table, laptop open, resume on the screen. I hate this part, I whispered. But I didn't close it. Fix it, I told myself. I started typing, slow at first, then faster. Skills, experience, truth, not excuses. Better, I said. Still not perfect, but better. My phone buzzed. I ignored it, focused, applied to one job, then another, then another. Keep going, I said. 3 applications. 5. 7. My chest felt tight, but not from fear. From effort. Real effort. Another buzz. I picked up the phone. Him. Of course. I didn't answer. Not yet. I placed it face down. Finish first, I whispered. 10 applications. I leaned back. Exhaled. That's enough for today. My phone buzzed again. I picked it up. Called him back. You took your time, he said. I was busy. With what? My life. A small pause. Good answer, he said. I know. What did you do? Applied for jobs. How many? 10. Impressive. It's a start. It is. Silence. But different now. You sound steady, he said. I feel steady. That's new. I know. What triggered it? I thought for a second. You did. Another pause. Explain, he said. You didn't comfort me, I replied. You didn't try to fix me. I wasn't supposed to. I know. But it forced me to see something. What? That no one is coming to save me. Silence. Then, and that's a problem? He asked. No, I said. That's freedom. I heard him exhale softly. That's growth, he said. Maybe. No, he corrected. Definitely. I smiled slightly. Don't get used to it, I said. To what? To me being like this. I won't, he replied. Why not? Because you'll change again. Into what? That depends on your next decision. I leaned back. You always talk like that. Like what? Like everything is a test. It is. That's exhausting. That's reality. I shook my head. You're intense. You're catching up. I laughed quietly. Maybe. Days passed. I didn't tell him everything. Not my applications. Not my interviews. Not my plans. Why are you hiding it? He asked one night. I'm not hiding, I said. You are. I'm building. Same thing. No, I replied. Different intention. Explain. I don't want validation. You never did. I did, I said. Before. And now. Now I want results. He went quiet. That's new, he said. I know. What changed? I got tired of feeling weak. You weren't weak. I was. No, he said. You were dependent. That's worse. It's different. Not to me. Silence. You're harder now, he said. I'm clearer. That too. I smiled slightly. You don't sound happy about it. I'm observing. Always observing. Yes. Why? Because I want to see where this goes. This? I repeated. Yes. What do you think this is? A shift. In me. In both of us. That made me pause. You're changing too? I asked. I didn't say that. But you implied it. Maybe. That's not fair. Neither is growth. I rolled my eyes. You enjoy this. Enjoy what? Watching me figure things out. I don't enjoy it. Then what? I'm interested. In what? In who you become. I felt that. Deep. And what if I disappoint you? I asked. You already did once. That hit. But softer this time. And now? Now you have another chance. I nodded slowly. Then watch carefully, I said. I am. A week later, I got a call. Unknown number. I answered. Hello. Hi, this is from HR. We reviewed your application. My heart started racing. Yes, we'd like to invite you for an interview. I stood up immediately. Really? Yes. When? Tomorrow morning. I'll be there. Great. The call ended. I stared at my phone. I did it, I whispered. My first real step. I didn't call him right away. I wanted to sit with it, feel it, own it. Then I called. You sound different, he said instantly. I have an interview. Good. That's it. What do you want me to say? I don't know, something bigger. It is big, he said. You don't need noise to prove it. I smiled. Fair. Tomorrow, he asked. Yes. Be early. I will. Be prepared. I am. Be honest. I paused. About what? About who you are now. I swallowed. Okay. Silence. You're not asking me to come, he said. No. Why not? Because I can do this alone. Another pause. Good, he said. You sound surprised. I'm not. You expected this? I hoped for it. That felt different. Why? I asked. Because I didn't come into your life to carry you. Then why did you come? He didn't answer immediately. Then, to see what you would do when no one carried you. My chest tightened. And now? I asked. Now I'm watching you stand. I looked at my reflection in the window. Tired, but stronger. You're not helping me, I said. I am, he replied. How? By not interfering. That's your idea of help? Yes. I shook my head. You're strange. And you're changing. Maybe. No, he said. Definitely. That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind kept moving. Interview. Questions. Answers. Fear. Excitement. All of it. I whispered. Then, my phone buzzed. A message from him. Don't overthink. I smiled. Easy for you to say, I replied. 3 dots appeared. Then, no, it's not. I stared at that. You do understand, I whispered. Another message came. Tomorrow matters. I know. Not because of the job. I paused. Then why? 3 dots. Then, because it shows who you decided to become. My heart slowed. That felt real. I typed slowly. And what if I fail? The reply came fast. Then fail forward. I exhaled. Okay, I whispered. And you? I typed. What about me? Why are you really here? This time, no immediate reply. Seconds passed. Then, still watching. My chest tightened. That's not an answer, I whispered. But I didn't send it. Because deep down, I already knew. This wasn't random. This wasn't simple. This was something else. Something bigger. Something personal. And for the first time, I wasn't the only one changing. I stared at the last message again. Still watching. I whispered softly. For what? No reply came. And somehow, that silence felt like the loudest answer yet. I got the job. I said it quietly. Not excited. Not loud. Just real. He didn't answer right away. Say it again, he said. I got the job. A pause. Good, he said. That's it. What do you want? Fireworks. Something, I replied. You sound calm, he said. I am. Why? Because this is just the beginning. Silence. Then, that's the right answer, he said. I smiled slightly. I'm learning. Yes, he replied. You are. I didn't tell anyone else. Not my cousin. Not my old friends. Not even my ex. Why are you hiding it? My cousin asked when she called. I'm not hiding, I said. You didn't tell me anything. I just got busy. With what? My life. She laughed softly. That's new. I know. You sound different. I am. A pause. Can we meet? She asked. Why? I need to talk. Something in her voice felt off. About what? Just come over. I hesitated. Then, okay. When I walked into her house, the energy felt wrong. Quiet. Heavy. You're here, she said. Yeah, I replied. What's going on? She sat down. I didn't want to say this on the phone. Say what? She looked at me. Your ex lost his job. I blinked. What? Yeah. How? Company downsizing. The same words. The same tone. I felt something strange. Not happiness. Not sadness. Just awareness. That's unfortunate, I said. You don't sound surprised. I'm not. Why? Because things change. She stared at me. You really did change. I shrugged. Maybe. She leaned forward. He's not doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't sound sorry. I don't sound anything, I said calmly. Silence. You used to care more, she said. I used to care about the wrong things. And now? Now I care about myself. She frowned. That sounds selfish. It is. And you're okay with that? Yes. Another silence. Then,
There's more, she said.
what? My situation. I looked at her. What about it? She hesitated. I'm having problems too. What kind? Financial. I stayed quiet. I thought everything was perfect, I said. It was, she replied. Until it wasn't. I nodded slowly. That happens. You're not even surprised, she said. I stopped expecting life to stay the same. She looked at me differently now.
Carefully.
Can I ask you something? She said. Sure. Is your boyfriend helping you? There it was.
The shift.
The assumption. No, I said.
Really?
Yes. Then how are you doing this? Doing what? Staying so stable. I leaned back. I'm working. That's it. That's enough. She shook her head. I don't believe that. You don't have to, but you changed too fast. No, I said. You just didn't notice before. Silence. You're colder, she said. I'm clearer. That's not the same. It is to me. She looked away. Must be nice.
What?
Having someone strong next to you. I felt something rise inside me. Anger. Real anger. You think this is because of him? I asked. She blinked. Isn't it?
No.
Then what is it? Me. That's hard to believe. Then don't believe it. She stared at me. You really think you did this alone? Yes. What about him? He didn't save me. Then what did he do? I paused. He didn't interfere. That doesn't make sense. It does to me. She shook her head again. I don't understand you anymore. That's okay. But I want to.
Why?
Because you have something I don't. What's that? Control. I smiled slightly. That's new. I know, she said. Later that night, I called him. You were right, I said. About what? People. They don't change, he replied. Yes. What changed then? Power.
Silence.
Explain, he said. They treated me differently today. Because of me? Yes. And you don't like it?
No.
Why? Because it's fake. It always was. I just didn't see it before. You see it now. Yes. And it makes me angry. Good. Good. Yes. Why is that good? Because anger can be useful.
How?
It shows you what matters. I leaned back. What matters is real respect, I said. And how do you get that? By building something real. Exactly. I exhaled slowly. I don't want to depend on you. I know. I don't want people to respect me because of you. I know. I want it to be mine. It will be. You sound sure. I am. Why? Because you're doing the work. I smiled slightly. That feels different. What does? Earning something. It should. Silence. You didn't ask me about your ex, he said. I don't need to. You don't care? I do, I said. But not the way I used to. How do you care now? I understand. That's it. That's enough. He didn't respond immediately. That's growth, he said finally. I'm starting to see it. You're living it. The next day, I saw my ex. By accident. He looked different. Tired. Less confident. Hey, he said. Hi. You heard? Yes. He nodded. Things changed fast. They do. He looked at me carefully. You look stable. I am. That's good. It is. Silence. I didn't expect this, he said. What? You are like this. Why not? I don't know. You never really knew me, I said. Maybe. He looked down. I made mistakes. I didn't respond. I thought I had everything figured out, he added. That happens. I lost it. Yes. And you gained something. I paused. Yes. What? Myself. He nodded slowly. That sounds important. It is. Silence again. I'm sorry, he said. For what? For how things ended. I looked at him. Apology accepted. That surprised him. That easy. It's not easy, I said. It's just done. He exhaled. I wish I understood that. You will. When? When you stop holding on to what you lost. He looked at me.
Long.
You're different. I know. Better. I'm just clear. He nodded. Take care, he said. You too. He walked away. And I didn't feel anything break. No pain. No regret. Just peace. That night, I sat alone, thinking. Everything felt like it was shifting. Quietly.
Slowly.
This isn't random, I whispered. It felt like something bigger. Like balance. Like karma. I picked up my phone.
Called him.
You feel it too? I asked.
Feel what? He said.
The shift. Yes. What is it? Karma. I exhaled. That's what I thought. And it's quiet. It always is at first. And then, it gets louder. I leaned back. What happens when it gets loud? He paused, then said softly, that's when people can't ignore it anymore. My chest tightened. And us? I asked. What about us? Where do we stand in all this? Silence.
Long. Heavy.
Then, we're not separate from it. My breath slowed. What does that mean? It means... He stopped. Say it. I whispered. It means this isn't over yet. My heart skipped. Because deep down, I knew he was right. Something was building. Something bigger than both of us. And it was only just beginning. You're late.
I said it the moment I saw him.
He didn't react. I said 8. I added. It's 8:03, he replied. That's late. That's 3 minutes. It still matters.
He looked at me.
You're tense. I'm not. You are. I cross my arms. You always say that. Because it's always true. I exhaled sharply. Can you just not do that tonight? Do what? Analyze everything. I'm not analyzing, he said. I'm observing. That's the same thing. No, he replied. It's not. I shook my head.
See?
This is what I mean. What do you mean? You turn everything into something else. Like what? Like a lesson.
A test.
A game. He went quiet. Is that what you think this is? He asked. Yes. A game? Yes. Silence. Then, that's interesting, he said. Why? Because you used to play games too. My chest tightened. That's not the same. Isn't it? No, I said quickly. This is different.
How?
Because this feels controlled. And before? Before what? Before you met me again. I hesitated. Before, I didn't think like this. You didn't think at all, he said. That hit. Excuse me? You reacted, he continued.
You judged.
You decided fast. That doesn't mean I was playing games. It does to the person on the other side. I froze. Don't twist this, I said. I'm not twisting anything. Yes, you are. No, he said calmly. I'm reminding you. Of what? Of how it felt. My heart started racing. That's not fair. It doesn't have to be. You're doing it again, I said. Doing what? Turning this into something bigger. It is bigger. No, I snapped. It's not. It's just us. Is it? Yes. He looked at me carefully. No, he said. That one word felt like a crack. What do you mean no? I asked. I mean this isn't just about us. Then what is it about? He didn't answer immediately. That's what I thought, I said. You can't even say it. Say what? The truth. And what do you think the truth is? I stepped closer. That this is revenge. Silence. Heavy. Sharp. You think I came back into your life for revenge? He asked. Yes. Why? Because it makes sense. Does it? Yes. Then say it clearly, he said. I swallowed. You're here because of what I did to you. And you want to prove something. What? That I was wrong.
Were you? He asked.
Yes, I said immediately. Then why prove it? I paused. That's not the point. It is. No, I said. The point is you knew. He didn't move. You knew who I was from the beginning, I said. Yes. There it was.
Clear.
Simple.
Cold.
My chest dropped. And you didn't say anything.
No. Why?
Because you didn't ask. That's not enough. It was for me. I stared at him. You let me sit there, talk to you, trust you. Yes. And you said nothing. Yes.
Why?
I repeated. He stepped closer. Because I wanted to see something.
What?
Whether you were still the same. My breath caught. And I'm still watching. That hurt. More than I expected. So this is a test, I said.
No.
Then what is it? A process. For who? For you. I laughed bitterly. Of course it is. What does that mean? It means I'm the only one being judged here.
No, he said.
You're the only one changing. That's not fair. Fair doesn't matter. It matters to me. Then you're still thinking the old way. I felt anger rise. Stop talking like that. Like what? Like you're above everything. I'm not above it, he said. I'm outside it. That doesn't even make sense. It does if you understand it.
I don't, I said.
Exactly. Silence. I stepped back. This is messed up.
Why?
Because I don't know what this is anymore. You never did. At least before it felt simple. It was never simple. It was to me, I said, because you didn't look deeper. And now you have to. I don't want to. You don't have a choice. I shook my head. I do. No, he said quietly. You don't. My chest felt tight. This isn't healthy. Growth isn't comfortable. This isn't growth, I snapped. This is manipulation. That changed something. His expression shifted.
Slightly.
Cold.
Sharp.
Be careful, he said. With what? With the words you use.
Why?
Because they reveal more than you think. I don't care. You should. Why? Because you're projecting. I laughed. Of course I am. Yes, he said. Because this feels like a game to you. It is a game, I insisted. He looked straight into my eyes.
Cold. Clear. You taught me that.
Everything stopped. My breath. My thoughts. My voice. That sentence hit deeper than anything else. What? I whispered. You taught me that, he repeated. My chest dropped. No, I said slowly. Yes. That's not. It is, he cut in. I didn't. You did. Silence.
Loud. Heavy. Real.
You made it a game, he continued. Back then. My hands started shaking. You laughed. You dismissed. I know. You decided my worth in seconds. My throat closed. I was wrong. I know. I regret it. I know. Then why are you doing this? I asked. I'm not doing anything, he said. Then what is this? This is you, seeing it.
Seeing it. Feeling it.
Living it. I deserve this, I whispered. He didn't respond. That's what this is, right? I said. Me, feeling what I made you feel.
Silence.
Then, do you think that's enough? He asked. I looked at him. What do you mean? Do you think understanding it balances it? I don't know. Exactly. I felt something break inside me. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just quiet.
Deep.
I didn't realize, I said. I know. I didn't think it mattered that much. I know. I thought it was just a moment. It was, he said. For you. That hurt. I'm sorry, I whispered again. You've said that. I mean it more now. I know. Does it change anything? He looked at me.
Long.
Careful. Then.
No.
That word felt final. Like a door closing. I nodded slowly. Okay. Silence. No anger. No defense. Just acceptance. I get it now, I said. Do you? Yes. What do you get? That this isn't about us. And it's about who I was. And who you are now? I nodded. And you? What about me? He asked. Where do you stand in all this? He paused, then said quietly, I'm still deciding. My breath caught, because that answer meant everything was still uncertain. And for the first time, I wasn't afraid of losing him. I was afraid of what I had already lost. I won't see you this week. I said it clearly. No hesitation. No soft tone. Just truth. He didn't respond right away. Busy? He asked. Yes. With what? Work. Silence. Then, that's new, he said. I told you it would be. You did. I meant it. I can see that. I leaned back in my chair. Phone pressed to my ear, but my voice felt steady. Good, I said. That's it, he asked. What do you want me to say? You usually explain more. I don't need to anymore. A pause. That's different. I know. Are you avoiding me?
No.
Are you replacing me?
No.
Then what? I'm choosing myself. Silence. Real silence. You sound certain, he said. I am. Why? Because I worked for it. He exhaled slowly. That changes things. It should. Does it change us? I thought for a second. Yes.
How?
I don't need you the same way. That's honest. It is. And you're okay with that? Yes. Another pause. Good, he said. You keep saying that. Because it is. You don't sound upset. I'm not. That's surprising. Why? Because most people want to be needed. I'm not most people. No, he said quietly. You're not. Work became my focus. Simple tasks. Clear goals. Real results. Can you finish this by tonight? My manager asked. Yes, I replied. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I trust you. That word,
Trust.
felt earned, not given.
Thank you, I said.
I stayed late, worked quietly. No distractions. No checking my phone every minute. No waiting.
Just me.
And my effort. You're doing well, a coworker said. I'm trying. It shows. Good. Most people quit early. I'm not most people. They smiled. Clearly.
I didn't smile back.
Not because I was cold, but because I was focused. Later that night, my phone buzzed. His name. I stared at it. Didn't answer immediately. Then I picked up. You called? I said. You didn't, he replied. I was working. I figured.
How?
You stopped needing me to fill your time. I paused. That's true. Are you done for the day? Yes. Can I see you? I thought about it. A week ago, I would have said yes instantly. Now, I have an early morning, I said. Silence. You're saying no, he said. Yes. Just like that? Yes. Interesting. Why? Because before you wouldn't hesitate. I'm not the same anymore. I can see that. Good. You don't ask me why, he said. I don't need to. Why not? Because your reasons don't change my decision. That landed. I felt it.
So, did he?
You're stronger, he said. I'm clear. That too. Silence. But different now. Balanced. Equal. You're not chasing anymore, he added.
No. Why?
Because I found something better. What? Direction. He didn't respond immediately. That's rare, he said finally. I know. A few days later, I saw him again.
By choice.
Not need. You look different, he said. So do you, I replied.
How?
You're quieter. I'm observing. Always. Yes. I sat across from him. Same cafe. Same table. But everything felt new. You didn't ask me to come, he said. I didn't. Why? Because I wanted to see if you would. And I did. Yes. Why do you think that is? He asked. I looked at him carefully. Because now you're the one curious. A small pause. Maybe, he said. Not maybe, I replied. Definitely. He smiled slightly. That's confidence. That's clarity. Same difference. No, I said. Different outcome. He leaned forward. Explain. Confidence seeks validation, I said. Clarity doesn't. Silence.
Then, that's new, he said.
I told you. You did. And now you see it. I do. I watched him
Closely.
and I noticed something. Something small, but real. He was listening. Not controlling. Not leading. Listening. You changed too, I said. He didn't deny it. How? He asked. You're not as distant. Maybe I don't need to be. Why not? Because you're not the same threat. I raised an eyebrow. I was a threat? Yes.
How?
You reminded me of something unfinished. And now it's changing. That sounds vague. It is. Why? Because I'm still figuring it out. I leaned back. That's new. What is? You not having all the answers. I never had them. You acted like you did.
Perception, he said.
Reality, I corrected. He smiled faintly. Fair. Silence. But softer. You don't hate me, I said. I told you that. But now I believe it. Why now? Because if you did, you wouldn't be here like this. Like what? Listening. He didn't argue. You're right, he said. That's also new. What? You admitting it. I'm evolving. I laughed softly. Careful, I said. That sounds like growth. Maybe it is. We sat there. No tension. No pressure. Just space. Real space. I got promoted, I said. He looked at me. Already? Yes. That was fast. I worked for it. I know you did. That felt different. Not praise. Recognition.
Real.
Are you proud? He asked. Yes.
Good.
I didn't do it for anyone else. You did it for yourself. Yes. That's the only way it lasts. I nodded. I'm starting to understand that. You're living it. I stood up to leave. You're going? He asked. Yes. Early. I have priorities. Work. Yes. And me. He nodded slowly. Of course. I picked up my bag, then paused. What? He asked. I looked at him.
Carefully.
You're different, I said again. So are you. That's not what I mean. Then what do you mean? I mean you're not looking at me the same way anymore.
He didn't respond.
You used to look at me like I was a lesson, I said. And now?
Now?
I don't know. He stood up, stepped closer. Not too close, but enough. Now I'm not sure what you are, he said quietly. My heart skipped. That sounds dangerous, I replied. It might be. Why? Because uncertainty changes everything. I held his gaze. And you don't like uncertainty?
No, he said.
I don't. Then why stay? He paused.
Long.
Then said softly, because now you're not the weaker one. My breath slowed. And that matters to you? Yes. Why? He looked at me, really looked, and for the first time,
I saw it.
Not control, not distance. Something else. Something real. I don't know yet, he admitted. That answer changed everything. Because now, I wasn't the one trying to understand him anymore. He was trying to understand me. You really brought him again? My ex's voice cut through the room the moment I walked in. I stopped. Didn't flinch. Didn't step back. Yes, I said. Slow.
Clear.
Controlled.
He smirked.
Still playing that game? No, I replied. That made him pause. My cousin leaned forward. You two are really serious? She asked, eyes flicking between us. Yes, I said again. No hesitation this time. He didn't correct me. Didn't deny it. Just stood beside me. Quiet. Present. That alone changed the air. I didn't expect this from you, my ex said. Expect what? I asked. This upgrade. A few people laughed. Not loud, but enough. I felt it. The old pattern. The old version of me. Waiting to be triggered. But it didn't happen. Instead, I smiled. Small.
Calm.
You still think in those terms? I asked. His smile faded. What terms? Upgrade. Status. Comparison. He scoffed. That's reality. No, I said softly. That's your reality. Silence. The room shifted slightly. People looked at me differently, like they weren't sure what version of me was speaking. My ex leaned forward. So, what are you now? He asked. Better. I didn't say that. But you meant it. He didn't answer. I stepped forward slightly. I'm not your past version of me, I said. I'm not your mistake to measure anymore. The room went quiet. Even the background noise felt lower. My cousin blinked. You're being dramatic, she said. No, I replied. I'm being honest. My ex laughed once. You always were emotional. No, I said. I used to be reactive. Same thing. No, I repeated. Not even close. That landed differently. He looked at me carefully now. Not amused anymore. You changed, he said. Yes. Because of him? He nodded toward him. I didn't look at him. No, I said. Then what? Because I finally stopped asking for permission to exist. Silence. Sharp silence. I felt my heart beating, but not fear.
Clarity.
For the first time in that room, I wasn't shrinking. Then my ex laughed again. You think you're powerful now?
I don't think, I said.
I know what I stopped being. And what's that? Someone who needs your approval. That stopped him.
Completely.
The room didn't move.
Not a sound. Then,
he spoke. Still dramatic, he said, but weaker now. Less certain. I nodded slightly. Maybe. Then I turned. Walked away. Not because I was losing, but because I was done. Wait. His voice followed me. I stopped. Not turned yet. Just stopped. What now? I asked. You really think you've won something? He said. I turned slowly. No, I replied. Then why act like this? Because I stopped acting, I said. That hit. I saw it in his face. Confusion. Then discomfort. Then silence. You're different, he said again. I told you, but I don't recognize you. That's your problem. My ex stepped closer. People don't just change like that, he said. Yes, I replied. They do. Not this fast. You weren't paying attention before. Silence again. Then, he looked at him. Finally. You trained her or something, he said half joking. That word, trained, made the air shift. My body tensed. But before I could speak, he stepped forward. Not fast. Not aggressive. Just controlled.
No, he said.
One word.
Calm.
Final. My ex frowned. Then what is this? He looked at me. Not him.
At me.
She didn't need training, he said. That surprised me. Even me. He continued. She needed space. Silence. And now, my ex asked. She's using it. That was it. No defense. No attack. Just truth.
Simple. Clean.
The room felt different again. Like something settled. Not tension. Balance. My ex looked between us. Uncomfortable now. You two are weird, he said. Maybe, I replied. But you're still here, he added. Yes. Why? Because I don't need to leave anymore. That sentence changed everything again. I felt it. The shift. The silence. The attention. But this time, it didn't crush me. It lifted me. My cousin finally spoke. So, you're really independent now? I looked at her. Yes. Even without him? I paused. Then nodded. Yes. That surprised her more than anything else. My ex exhaled. This is ridiculous, he muttered. Maybe, I said. But it's real. He didn't respond. Because now, there was nothing left to say. Later, outside the house. The air felt colder. Quieter. You didn't need me in there, he said beside me. No, I replied. You knew that would happen. I suspected. And you still came. Yes.
Why?
I stopped walking.
Turned to him.
Because I needed to see if I could stand without hiding behind anything, I said. He studied me.
Closely.
And I did. Silence. Then, you didn't even shake, he said. I used to, I replied. I know, but not anymore. Why? I thought for a second. Because I stopped thinking I was smaller than the room I'm in. That made him quiet. Long quiet. Then, you changed the entire energy in there, he said. I didn't try to. That's why it worked. I looked at him. And you? What about me? You defended me. Yes. Why? He paused. Longer this time. Then, because it was time. For what? For you to not need defending. That hit differently.
Not romantic.
Not dramatic. Just real. I nodded slowly. I think I understand now, I said. Do you? Yes.
What?
That I wasn't just proving something to them. And I was proving it to myself. He nodded once. That's the only proof that matters. I looked back at the house, at the people, at the past version of me still standing there in memory. Then I turned away.
Come on, I said.
Where? He asked. Forward. And for the first time, he followed without questioning it, because now, the power didn't belong to the past anymore. It belonged to me. Sit. He said it without looking at me. I didn't argue. I sat. The room was quiet. Too quiet. Not like before. This silence felt heavier.
Different.
You wanted the truth, he said. I still do, I replied.
He finally looked at me. Long.
Careful. Then, I knew who you were, he said. My breath stopped. You what? The moment you sent the request. I stared at him. No, I whispered. That's not possible. It is.
How?
I remember everything. Silence dropped between us. Sharp.
Cold.
You should have told me, I said. I didn't want to. Why? He leaned back slightly. Because I wanted to see something. What? If you were the same. My chest tightened. And you weren't. I looked away. That's not fair, I said. I didn't come here to be fair. Then why did you come? He didn't answer immediately. Then, at first curiosity. I froze. And then, anger. My throat went dry. So this really was revenge, I said quietly. No. I looked at him sharply. No. He shook his head. It started like that. Started. Yes. And now.
Silence.
He hesitated. That was new. Now it's different, he said.
How?
I don't know yet. That honesty hurt more than certainty. I swallowed. You were watching me? I said. Yes. Every step. Yes. Why? To see if you would stay the same? And did I? No. I nodded slowly. So, I passed your test. That wasn't a test. Then what was it? A mistake, he said. That word landed hard. A mistake? I repeated. Yes. I felt something tighten inside me. So, everything this whole time. I didn't expect you to grow, he interrupted. I didn't expect you to struggle. I didn't expect you to change. His voice lowered. I didn't expect to regret it. Silence. That word stayed in the air. Regret. I looked at him carefully. You regret coming back into my life? I asked. He didn't answer right away. Then, I regret how I came back. That was different. I felt it. I don't understand, I said. I thought I'd feel better seeing you fall, he admitted. My chest tightened. But I didn't. Why not? Because you didn't stay down. Silence again. And, I asked softly. And I saw something else. What? You weren't the same person I remembered. I laughed once. Of course I wasn't.
No, he said.
You became someone I didn't expect. That made me stop. What kind of someone? I asked.
He looked at me.
Careful. Someone stronger than your past. That hit deeper than anything else. I felt my throat tighten. So what now? I asked. I don't know, he said again. That uncertainty was new.
Real.
I stood up slowly. You don't get to be confused after everything, I said. I know. You don't get to just say regret and leave it there. I'm not leaving it. Then what are you doing? He stood up too. For the first time, he looked unsure, trying to understand what this became. And what is it? I thought it was closure. And now, I think it's something else. I cross my arms. Something else like what? He looked at me for a long moment. Then, something unfinished. That word made my chest tighten. No, I said quietly. It should be finished. Should, he repeated. Yes. Does it feel finished? I stopped. That question hit too clean.
Too direct.
I didn't answer, because the truth was, it didn't. Silence stretched. Then I spoke again. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I didn't trust what I would do if I did. What does that mean? It means I wasn't sure if I would destroy you or myself. That shocked me. Destroy? I repeated. Yes. My voice lowered. So you were scared? He nodded once. Yes. That was the first time I saw it. Not control. Not distance.
Fear.
Human fear. And it changed something in me. I hated you, I said quietly. He didn't react. I hated what I thought you were doing, I added. I know, but I stopped. My hands shook slightly. I also needed you, I admitted. Silence. He looked at me sharply. Why? He asked. Because you were the only one who saw everything I was trying to become. And now, I don't know anymore. That was honest.
Raw.
He stepped closer. Not too close, but enough. I didn't expect this, he said. What? You telling me the truth. I didn't expect you to have one. That made him pause. Then, that's fair, he said. I nodded slowly. I was wrong too, I said.
About what?
About you. His expression didn't change, but something in his eyes did. I thought you were doing all this just to hurt me, I admitted. And now, I don't think that anymore. Then what do you think? I hesitated. I think you're just as lost as I was. That silence was different. He didn't deny it,
Didn't defend it. Just accepted it.
You're not the same girl, he said quietly. No, I replied. And I'm not the same man. I can see that. Another pause. Then I spoke again. I need to ask you something. Go ahead. Was anything real? Silence.
Long.
Heavy. Then, yes. My heart skipped. What part? I asked. All of it, he said. That confused me. All of it. I repeated. Yes. Even the anger? Yes. Even the distance? Yes. Even the pretending? His eyes held mine. That wasn't pretending, he said. What was it then? Controlled honesty. That made no sense to me, but I felt it. Somehow. You're still hiding things, I said. Yes. Like what? He didn't answer immediately. Then, what I feel now. My chest tightened. And, what do you feel now? I asked softly.
He looked at me. Long.
Careful. And said, I don't know if this is still revenge or something I don't want to lose. My breath stopped. Because that wasn't closure. That wasn't anger. That wasn't control. That was something else. Something dangerous. Something unfinished. And for the first time, I wasn't sure if I wanted it to end either. I need to decide something. I said it before I even sat down. He looked up at me slowly. Now, he asked. Yes. I sat across from him. Same table. Same silence. But not the same weight anymore. You sound certain, he said. I am. What changed? Everything, I replied. He studied me carefully. For or against me, he asked. I didn't answer immediately. Because that wasn't the real question. I'm not deciding about you, I said finally. That made him pause. Then what are you deciding about? Me. Silence. That word landed differently now. Not fragile. Not confused. Just final. I see, he said quietly. Do you?
I asked.
Yes. Tell me what you see. He leaned back slightly. A version of you that doesn't need permission anymore. I nodded. That's accurate. And he asked. And I like her more. That was honest. Not emotional. Not dramatic. Just truth. He didn't react right away. Then, you didn't like her before? He asked. I didn't know her before. Silence. Then I exhaled. I need to say something, I added. Go ahead. I'm grateful. He blinked slightly. For what? For everything. That's unexpected.
Not really, I said.
It's just honest. He watched me carefully. Even the bad parts? He asked. I nodded. Yes.
Why?
Because they built this version of me. That made him quiet. Long quiet. I didn't think you'd say that, he admitted. I didn't think I'd feel it, I replied. Silence again. I looked down at my hands, then back at him. I used to think I was broken, I said. You weren't. I was, I insisted. No, he said softly. You were untested. That word stayed in the air. I shook my head slightly. Same result, I said. No, he replied. Different meaning. I didn't argue this time, because something in me understood. Finally, I came here to tell you my decision, I said. He nodded once. I know. Did you? I asked. Yes. Then you already know what I'm going to say. I know what direction you'll choose. I took a breath. My heart was calm. Strangely calm. I'm choosing myself, I said. No hesitation. No cracks. Just clarity. He didn't move. Didn't interrupt. Just listened. I'm choosing a life where I don't question my worth, I continued. I'm choosing a path where I don't wait for someone else to define me. Silence. I'm choosing to leave this behind. That last line felt like air finally leaving my lungs. He closed his eyes for a moment, then opened them. I expected this, he said. I know, but it still lands differently when it's real. Yes, I said quietly. Silence again. Longer this time. Not heavy. Just final. I should say something, he said. You don't have to. I want to. I nodded once. Okay. He leaned forward slightly. You became exactly what I wanted to see, he said. That confused me. What does that mean? It means you proved me wrong. I frowned. That doesn't sound like a compliment.
It is, he said. How?
Because I thought you would stay the same. I didn't. I know. And I'm glad. That surprised me. You're glad? I asked. Yes. Why? Because if you had stayed the same, I would have been right. Silence. And you didn't want to be right? I asked. No. Why not? Because being right would have meant you never changed. That landed differently. I understood it. Finally. I'm not staying in this, I said again. I know. No conditions. I know. No confusion. I know. He looked at me carefully. You're free, he said. That word hit deeper than everything else. Not pain. Not regret. Just truth. I nodded slowly. Yes, I said. Then I stood up. Not rushed. Not emotional. Just steady. I need to ask you something, he said. I stopped. Turned slightly. What? Did I lose you or did you leave? I thought about it. Honestly. Then, I didn't lose you, I said. I outgrew this. Silence. That answer hurt him more. I could see it, but I didn't soften it, because it was true. He nodded slowly. I understand, he said. Do you? I asked. Yes. Good. Another pause. Then I added, and thank you. He looked up quickly. For what? For showing me the version of me I didn't want to be. Silence. And also the one I became instead. He didn't respond immediately. Then, that version is stronger, he said. I know. And happier? I smiled slightly. I'm about to find out. That felt real. He stood up too. We were at the same level now. No power shift. No tension. Just closure forming naturally. I won't chase you, he said. I know. But I won't disappear either. I didn't ask you to. I know. Silence. Then, goodbye, he said. I nodded. Not goodbye, I corrected softly. Just the end of this version. He understood that. I could see it, and for the first time, he didn't try to hold on. I walked out alone. The air felt different. Lighter. Not empty. Free. My phone buzzed. No hesitation this time. I didn't rush to check it. I just walked. One step, then another. I did it, I whispered to myself. Not loudly,
Not proudly.
just truth. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel like I was surviving. I felt like I was living, because I didn't choose love. I didn't choose revenge. I didn't choose fear. I chose me.